Yo, all right, all right, can you hear me, Kim?
Mama said, what?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
No, I'm saying, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so, wait.
What?
There we go. Had to adjust the
Oh,
microphone.
I was like, what are you doing?
I believe. All right, so we failed.
Failed what?
We were supposed to record several of these during the vacation.
Oh, I forgot.
But we didn't. We were supposed to do like one
were having
every
fun.
day.
We were too busy having fun.
We were too busy. Yeah, that's fine. We'll be able to continue this year for sure.
Mhm.
This year.
Happy
This year's
New
the
Year.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year, right? Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Yo, if anyone actually happens to listen to this podcast, there is nothing good about it. And what I mean by that is like you're probably not gonna learn anything. It's just us talking. It's just us having a
No.
conversation.
They might learn something.
Yeah, they might. They might. Hopefully, that'd be nice. Be a sensei.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I am full. We just had Sharkies, and you made a comment at the table that you wanted to. You felt like you had this something suppressed, like inside of your chest.
Yeah.
And you just wanted to go out and like scream.
Yeah,
right?
I just wanted to. I needed to scream. I wanted to. I needed to.
But why?
I don't know. It was weird. I was watching a movie with Krista, and then, bam, my anxiety hit.
Do you just have episodes of anxiety that randomly occurred like throughout the day?
Yeah, but not like this. Like, it's not all the time. It's just random.
Is it the same level of anxiety you'd have? I used to have anxiety right after our winter break and our summer break when I was in middle school and high school. I always had this weird feeling the night before I was scheduled to go back to school.
Yeah, but that's never
wasn't. I wasn't
happened.
nervous. It was just this weird feeling that I would always get. It went away eventually.
I don't know what it is, but Krista was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay." I'm just like, I don't know how to explain it.
Did someone say something to you? Did someone send you a text message?
No one's been talking to me. Like, I haven't been talking to anybody.
No.
No, nothing. That's what I'm like. I don't know what the heck.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to diagnose it. I mean, if you yourself don't know where it's coming from, and is this the first time you've ever felt that way?
No.
Oh, you feel like this? You felt like this before?
Yeah, there's time where it got worse, where I was like literally shaking.
Wait, what? Okay, so what happened? Okay, so you were shaking.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you?
In my room.
So you were in your room,
Yeah.
and what were you doing?
I was on my bed just letting myself freak out.
Wait, no. Okay, so prior to shaking, what were you doing in your bed? What time of day was this?
At night.
So it was nighttime.
Yeah.
Like how late?
Like 8 or 9
p.m.
I remember
okay,
that,
so
yeah.
8 or 9 p.m. You were probably watching TV. You were you were looking at your phone. Were you having a conversation with anyone that would have triggered that episode? Did a thought of something you did the night before, the week before?
I remember what it was.
What? What was it that you were freaking out? You thought you were pregnant?
No.
Oh. You rob someone?
No. No.
You stab someone for farting?
No.
There's a story about a
I,
Chicago woman who pulled out a knife because she farted, and someone decided to complain about it. But that's the only reason why I threw that in there, because we had that conversation at the table about psychos in the world. But anyways, so what was it that caused you to act and panic the way that you did? 'Cause, I mean, shaking?
Yeah.
That's intense. Was it disclosing your...
It's something that I didn't think I was ever going to do to this person. And
hurt them?
yeah, really bad.
Physically or emotionally?
Emotionally.
Okay. So we're going down that rabbit hole.
So maybe I have been in my thoughts lately. Not my feelings, my thoughts. And I've been overthinking that night.
Is that a Drake reference?
No?
In My Feelings?
No.
Isn't that the title of his songs? Of his song?
The Kiki. Do you love me?
Isn't that In My Feelings?
Are you riding? Is it? I don't know the song titles.
I have no idea either. I thought, well, I don't know. Whatever. So go on. Irrelevant.
Wait, Drake?
No. The title of the song. Okay, the song title. Like, he's not irrelevant. Obviously, he's in every time you change the fucking channel, he's like on every fucking song, whether it's Spanish, Russian, or Yugoslavian.
God damn. I think the movie that we were watching triggered it.
What movie?
The one Krista and I were watching about the girl. How she's scared
Oh.
of commitment, and when she finds it, she's like,
She destroys it.
yeah.
Huh.
And she had a boyfriend, and
Okay.
she cheated on him.
How long were they together?
They didn't say, but
How old is she?
she was a woman, so maybe close to her 30s.
Yo, I said how old is she, but I understood she was a woman.
I don't know how old she was.
Like 30s?
Yeah, she was close
Okay.
to there.
So, did she have both parents in her life?
Nope, both dead.
Both dead.
Mm-hmm.
When did they die?
She was little.
Like 10 years old?
Yeah.
Estimate, like 10?
Yeah,
Okay.
elementary.
And so she spent most of her life with who?
Her drunk aunt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you know the history behind that drunk aunt?
She's
Like-
just an alcoholic. That's how she is. And
Was
they have
she
a
a-
lot of money, so.
Oh, so they were rich
Yeah.
alcoholics.
Oh, and her husband had an affair
Wait,
with.
she had a husband originally. She had a husband
Mhm.
before she had this boyfriend. So she was married.
No, I'm talking about the aunt.
Oh, the aunt.
She had
Okay.
a husband, and he cheated on her with his secretary, and the secretary got pregnant.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Was the secretary hot?
It didn't show her. It just showed the lawyers, like,
I probably shouldn't ask that question.
oh my God. I mean, most likely since he got her pregnant or something. I don't
Not only that, but I guess his wife was a drunk. But then he's a drunk too, right? They were both alcoholics?
No, he was.
He
no,
wasn't.
he wasn't.
It was just a woman.
Yeah.
Did he work a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think he was a lawyer or something like that.
Oh, shit.
He was something
yeah.
big.
Oh,
He,
yeah.
he was
Yeah, he was-
explaining in the movie, like, I have a lot of money.
Yeah, he was fucking a lot of interns. Yeah.
Dick.
He just managed, this one just managed to somehow grab the turkey baster. She used an ice pick on the condom.
Goodbye.
She goes, haha, I gotcha.
Ew, he was old. What the heck?
Exactly. So she sabotaged
The relationship.
her relationship.
Yeah. And she knew what she was doing. Because when.
So this
she
is the girl. This
cheated-
we're talking about now. The little girl that grew up with these
Yeah.
people. So she saw all this happen when she was there. Like, she saw that her uncle had slept with the secretary, had gotten her pregnant.
Only because it was like flashbacks. And she was in school, and what the dad was hearing all of that. The dad of the girl to the lawyers. The lawyers were like,
That's the guy who has the seizures.
Yeah, him. Yeah.
I see. Okay, so then you have flashbacks, and then you jump back into the present. The present is her cheating
Yeah,
on
it
this
goes
guy.
back and forth.
So was there a history with this guy? Did anyone know who he was?
No, he
and-
just walked up to her randomly and was like, "Oh, because her dad was a famous author,
Okay.
and he wrote a book called Father and Daughter, and it exploded. And he would call his potato chip, her potato chip. She was potato chip.
Okay.
And he mentioned that in the book. So the guy was like, "Are you Katie? Are you potato chip?" And she was like, "No." And then, but before she was like, "My name's Katie." She was like, "My name's Katie." And he was like, "So you are potato chip?" And usually in the movie she would just sleep with guys, but she actually hung out with him and talked to him, and they didn't have sex until like the 5th, 6th date.
So this one was different.
Yeah,
Or
she
at least
really
that's
liked
what we
him.
thought.
Yeah, she really liked him, and they were gonna go meet his parents, but she she freaked out and she left.
And then she went to go have sex with someone else.
No,
Oh,
and then he was like, I understand, and this and that, and then I don't know what happened. Everything was good there, and then it cut to a scene where she was at a bar, and she got drunk, and she looked at another guy.
And that other guy looked at her.
Yeah, and then she
walked over.
No, he was like looking at her because the way she was looking at him, like flirtatious.
Ah, yeah.
And then she knew what she was doing because she was like, she looked away and she was like sighing and like trying to hold back not to look at him and
She
stuff.
was trying to fight it.
Yeah, but then she was like, she had this look like, fuck it. And then she looked back and then it had the scene where she was sleeping with the guy. But.
So she was just doing a one night stand.
Yeah, but she was crying when it was happening.
She was having sex and crying?
Yeah.
That is weird. That is fucking weird. I think if I were the dude, I'd be traumatized.
I don't think he saw her crying.
You gotta hear it. She must have not been into it. She was probably just laying there like...
No, she wasn't. Because I don't know why she did it. It didn't explain why she did it. And they were good. It was... I don't know. I mean, in a way, it did kind of explain, like, she's scared of being loved and stuff, but...
Wait a minute. She's afraid of being loved? Of course, yeah. You're never going... No one's ever going to love you if you act like that. The fuck? That bitch is right. She should be afraid if she's that fucking crazy. And so... What did she do? Did she come clean?
This is what she did. So I guess he was at work and she was in the living room like freaking out and crying.
Wait, when was this? The day after?
The next day.
Okay.
He walked in. He was like, what's wrong? Because she was like freaking out. And he went to the room and the condom wrapper was on the floor.
Wait, she took him to her place?
Yeah, their place.
Their place.
Yeah.
And where was he?
At work or something. Because he walked in like with the keys and dropped everything.
Oh my God, this bitch
and
is
he saw it. He was like, he said,
dude, what the fuck?
You want out? Fine, you're out. You're out. And he was just screaming. And then,
right.
Yeah. She was like, I'm sorry, I fucked up. She's like, I don't know why I did it. He was like, he was just yelling at her and he left. You were like, good for him.
Yeah, good for him. I'm happy that he left.
Yeah.
That bitch is self-sabotaging, dude. And she probably blames everyone else for her problems. She won't blame herself. Even though she was the one who committed the act. She probably holds her aunt accountable. She probably holds a number of people accountable, but she doesn't hold herself. Like, she's a full-grown woman. Like, you should have known. I mean, she obviously was battling with herself. The fact that she couldn't restrain herself just tells you that she...
No self-control.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck, and there's people like that in the world. I mean, I guess you could say I'm one of them. Not with that particular issue, but like self-control in general, like soda. I don't have it at my house. When I do, I have it with every meal. Weird. Yeah. And you know you're not supposed to. You're like, nah, no soda. And then someone else ends up cracking one. You hear that, right? That pop from the can. Or you hear when they pop it from the bottle. Bloop. And you're just like, ooh, that sounds good. That's why I hate having like snacks in my home. Bad snacks. Good snacks are cool, like fruits.
I'm cool with like Jello and stuff like
Jello's
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Sugar-free Jello.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys, yeah.
Yeah, sugar-free Jello. That's good.
I don't really like Oreos and hot Cheetos like that anymore.
Oh, fuck, I can't. Yeah,
like,
nah.
even with my chocolate milk, I can't have it chocolatey no more. I used to love dumping the chocolate in my...
Yeah, no, your shit looked like mud.
Yeah, I don't like sweets like that anymore.
If you left it out in the morning on like right now, since it's really cold, it would probably turn into brick. It's so cold.
But yeah, I can't have sweets like that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, neither can I. Would you mind? Or should I?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. All right.
Just bring it over here.
Alrighty. Had to get up so I can take the screensaver off. We should probably remove that so that we don't have that happening in the future.
What?
the screensaver appearing while we're recording our podcast.
Oh.
So it's the new year. Out with the old, in with the new is what a lot of people say.
Mm-hmm.
New year, new me. That's another thing. I think it's bullshit. I think a lot of people continue the same habits. They change for like 2 months and then it's back to the same shit again. And then 2020, new year, new me for 2 months.
Oh my God.
You know, I guess this goes to this. I give it up for people at least for trying.
Mm-hmm.
My only criticism is, and it happens with me as well, I wish I had consistency. And that has to go back to what we were talking about. What was it? Self-control,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like you have to control yourself to be able to continue down whatever path it is that you want to pursue. Like if you want to work out, you have to set a regimen, like a schedule. You go Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays and Sundays. You set whatever schedule you're comfortable with and you like the results. Then you have to be consistent all year long with that. And then because you can't pile it all on, right? You can't be like, well, I'm going to eat healthy, I'm going to work out, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, one at a time. That's where I think a lot of people get this shit wrong, including myself, right? We focus on too many things and we don't get them done. Mm-hmm. The best thing to do is, what is the one important thing that you want to focus on? Now, you can go ahead and, be very generic about it and say myself, but what does that mean, right? Like
my health. Okay,
so your health. So what would you prioritize as the most important thing that has to do with your health? Because there are several layers under health, right? Mm-hmm. So, they could be make sure that you remain sane.
Yes.
Right? No drama. That's one.
No drama.
Right? The type of food you eat has to be healthy, has to be good.
The people who you surround yourself with.
Yeah, the people you surround yourself with.
Who you let in.
The type of shit, who you let in. The type of fucking music you listen to.
Yeah.
The type of movies you watch. Mm-hmm. The type of material you read. Mm-hmm. The type of social media you follow. Mm-hmm. All that shit, right? That's heavy. Working out, right?
Getting good sleep.
Hey, that's a good one. A lot of people don't get good sleep. Mm-mm. People, I think, average like 6 to 7 hours, and you're supposed to at least have 8. And children are supposed to have even more.
I had 10 hours of sleep.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yes, or pretty much 9. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. No, you know that I read somewhere that Jeff Bezos, the guy from Amazon, he doesn't have an alarm clock. He wakes up whenever his body just naturally wakes up. So he doesn't force himself to go back to sleep. So the minute he wakes up and if he's awake, like after 2 minutes of just maybe laying there, I'm assuming at this point that he waits in bed for 2 minutes to see if he like wakes up, right? Because you've had that where
I'll wake up and I'm like,
I'm ready to get up.
Yeah,
right?
or I have to go back to sleep.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes I force myself though.
To get up? Yeah.
No.
Oh, to go to sleep?
To go to sleep. Yeah. Oh. So, for example, if you wake up like at 6, but you're like, fuck, it's too fucking early. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't want to go to the gym at 6. I don't want to record music at 6. I don't want to do a podcast at 6. Right? I can do all those things. I don't want to clean dishes at 6. I don't want to do any of that at 6. Right? Mm-hmm. So, I go back to bed. And usually I guess you could say you force yourself to go back to bed because I'm awake, but I fall asleep immediately still because I'm still kind of in that drowsy stage. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'm still in that drowsy stage and I go back to bed and I'll wake up like 2 or 3 hours later. So now it's like 8:30, 9 o'clock. But now when I wake up, it's a little more difficult to wake up than it was the first time when I woke up naturally. Not sure if that makes any sense.
It does.
But, nonetheless, I still wake up, but now I need a cup of coffee. When I don't have coffee is when my body woke up naturally. Usually, that's when I have coffee. When my body wakes up naturally, I'm like awake.
I thought it was cute this morning when you took Billy and you put them in the sun. And then you went to go get my coffee, and you're like, "Oh, you still sleepy?" And you woke me up by touching my hair, and you're like, "You want coffee?"
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's because you were
"Ooh."
awake, and then I went back, and you were
Yeah,
passed
because I
out.
went to go check up on Billy, see
And-
if he was okay.
Yeah, and then I knew he needed sun. I needed
And Krista was like, "Oh, isn't your brother such a good brother?" I'm like, "Yeah."
when he wants to be. Yeah, but that's the only time I need coffee is when I
Mhm.
need to force myself to get up, even though I had like 8 or 10 hours of rest.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like those last 2 or 3 hours that I added on because I didn't want to wake up at 6 because there's no sunlight, fucks me up. It fucks everything
What
up.
wakes me up is, right away I have to brush my teeth when I get up.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you get up, brush your teeth, and then you're awake.
And cold water in my mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I don't know. After a while, you're just functioning like you're all the switches are triggered. They're all on, and so you're awake. Unless if I only got like 4 hours of sleep and somehow I'm forced to wake up, then even if with a cup of coffee, I'm still only firing on one cylinder out of 8. So I never drive in those situations. I don't drive. I try to stay home. I don't even like having conversations with people because I get lost. No, serious. Like I'll trail off because I'm like spaced
Same,
out.
or I'll be
I'm
talking
spaced the fuck out.
and I'll be quiet because I'm like, "Oh, where was I going with this?" Or, "Oh, I
Right.
forgot what I was saying."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or not only that, or you just blank out
Yeah.
and you're just like,
That's
"Duh."
funny.
Yeah. So I try not to have like any important conversations or deep conversations or anything that may require me to answer a question because I may not be listening. I'm probably thinking about going to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing. I'll be yawning all day, tired, no energy. Yeah. Oh man, it sucks. I gotta go back to work, dude. I don't want. I don't know. It's weird. It's not that I hate what I do. It's just
You're not used to vacation because you're always getting up to go to work. Is that what?
yeah.
And even when you get home, even on your vacay days, you still gotta do stuff.
Yeah, like even on even when when I'm on vacation, I'm doing things and I don't mind doing them. And look, I'll tell you this: if I was staying at home focusing on other things,
Mm-hmm.
none of this would have been a challenge.
Like,
I would have been all of this would have been easy peasy.
okay.
Like I'm talking editing the podcast,
Mhm.
uploading on the podcast, recording my music, mixing my music, running chores around the house, cleaning the house, all that stuff would not be questionable. I would never question it and be like, oh, why isn't anyone doing anything?
Mm-hmm.
Because I would be like, you know what? I'd literally have all the time in the world to do it. I don't have to worry about checking in Monday morning, making sure I get there on time. Just sucks that, this is the only time where this and summer I get like a week off. I mean, I get like, I think it's like 5 or 6 weeks out of the year, which is very decent based on what I've heard and what people have compared, people who've asked me and they compare it to theirs.
Mm-hmm.
But man, they made me cash out 2 weeks of vacation. I couldn't take them.
Dang.
That shit's fucked up. So now, yeah, I get the money. Someone's going to be like, oh, you got the money. But that wasn't the point. Like the point was I wanted to take that vacation and still get the money for being at home or for going out or traveling. Right. And I had to cash it out. So I don't know. I don't know if that's why I said this year. I think this year would be the year that'll determine if this is something that I want to continue doing or if I need to move somewhere else or just because it's a conflict with the things that I want to do and the things that I need to do. So we'll see. And you start school mañana.
Yeah.
Damn. So it's Spanish?
5:15 to 10.
5
something.
hours?
Yeah.
And for how long?
So 10 something.
No. I mean, like, how long? Like, from January to when?
Tomorrow through the 31st.
Really?
Yeah, it's intersession, so it's like short class.
Do you still get, how many credits do you get?
5.
Really?
Yeah.
You still, oh, because it's 5 hours.
Yeah.
Every day. So starting tomorrow, it's every day, Monday through Friday?
Yeah. No, Monday through Thursday.
Oh, that makes sense. So because, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So because classes are usually like 3 hours.
Some of them are an
Like
hour
2?
or 2, yeah.
Okay. So because the class length is 5 hours and it's 3 days or 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday. So that's why it's only till the 31st.
That would be my longest class.
Dude, you would, I encourage you to do that for all your vacations, like summer. Well, maybe not summer.
Maybe not
because
the trip.
Yeah, the trip.
Yeah.
But winter vacation and spring vacation, like take those type of classes, those courses, where they're only for about a month and they're like 3 or 4 days for 5 hours. Man, that shit'll it'll go by so fast.
And half of my classes are my major, so.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
Wait, can you do majors during that time
Yeah, you
during
can.
that time, like spring break
You can
and
if
winter
they're
session?
open.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because I only took one class because that one class was open and I needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, yay. I was so excited to sign up and go back to school.
Yeah.
Because I like school.
Yeah. No, it keeps you distracted.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
I need to be distracted and I need to finish. Because I told my mom I'm not trying to stay here forever.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's trying to stay anywhere forever.
Well, me, I just don't want to be here anymore. There's nothing here for me. And I don't want to, I don't know, just being here makes me like, I don't know, it makes me remember things that I don't want to remember.
Like what?
It's nice to like meet new faces and new places. And for people to be like, oh yeah, I know that person. Like, no, I want to meet new people. Friend-wise, friendly.
That means your circle is too small then.
Cause
Is it too small or too big? Because
it's too small, but I don't mind that. I don't trust everybody.
Sorry, maybe that's not the right analogy there. What I meant to say is maybe the group of people that you tend to be attracted towards, or the people that you hang out with, you need to change a bit of your current routine so that you can meet different people. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but everybody out here knows each other. Like if you talk to one person, be like, "Oh yeah, I know her. Yeah, I know him," and then they all hang out and like, "What? I don't want that. I don't want that.
I mean, but you're gonna encounter that anywhere you go. If you go to Sherman Oaks, you're gonna encounter that. Oh, dude, if you go to Hollywood, you're gonna encounter that. Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna know everybody. So what I'm saying is,
sure, you're not gonna know everybody, but eventually you're gonna know everyone. You're gonna get sick of that shit too. And then what? You gonna move to Idaho?
No.
Fucking in the middle of nowhere?
No.
Fucking become a potato farmer?
Maybe.
That's not bad.
Potato farmer. It's funny.
Sell potato bongs.
Shit.
For all the little kids.
No.
Dude, I heard little kids are vaping.
Everybody's vaping. I don't know.
Did we have this conversation?
I don't.
Just because I know we were,
think
because
so.
I think we're talking about, because I said potato bongs, whatever the fuck that is.
Apple bongs. You know they make. Dude,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did I ever tell you the story of the kids I saw trying to go to the grocery store, and they made it look so fucking awkward?
No.
And I was just like, oh, come on. I was looking at them the whole time,
What happened?
and they were high as hell.
Oh.
They were high, but I guess they needed a new Apple. Or, I don't know. Or maybe they were about to get high and those dudes just look naturally high. I have no idea. But they were in the grocery section and they looked like little kids, 17, 18 years old. And they were at Vons. And I was looking for bread. And they were like, they're like, dude, should we get, do we get one apple or do we get 3 apples? Because it's like, it's 3 for $1. You know, and the guy's like, I don't know, like, do you think they'll just charge us like 33 cents?
So
And I'm like,
that's
what?
funny. That's cute.
I'm like looking at them, and I'm like, dude, just get all 3 apples and make it. You know, in the back of my head,
Yeah,
I'm like, get
yeah.
all 3 apples and make it. It's $1. Get the 3 apples and make it look like you're buying apples for your mom or something.
Yeah.
The three of these dudes, the three of them are waiting in line, and they only got 1 apple in their hand. I'm like, calm the fuck on, dude. You know that the cashier is looking at your ass like, this motherfucker about to get high.
Oh,
Everyone in line was looking at them like, 1 apple, huh? That's it. Yeah, we're making an apple pie. Oh, it's got to be the world's smallest apple pie.
oh my god, that's funny.
Yeah, but they were like, they were there looking at the apples and asking themselves these questions like, hey, do we get 3 apples or should we just get one? Nah, we don't need 3 apples. I know, but it's 3 for $1.
Oh my god.
Thought that shit was hilarious. Yeah. But
Oh, sorry. I could just picture them in line, all of them with 1 apple on the fucking.
and the two of them just standing behind the guy with the apple, right?
Yeah.
Like, it would have been okay. So even it would have been better if they would have walked away and waited at the Starbucks,
Yeah.
and maybe then, I mean, they would still have some suspicious.
My god.
Like they would be they would
1
be
apple,
suspicious
man?
about 1 apple, right? Like you'd be like, yeah, you're gonna get high, kid. Where are your parents at? You know.
Oh,
But there was 3 of them in the fucking at the register, and only one was paying, and only one had 1 apple. And so everyone, I know everyone saw that.
Yeah.
No one was like,
Maybe someone was like, why are they just getting 1 apple? What is going on?
yeah, maybe someone like an old person,
Yeah.
like, oh, look at them, they must be poor. They can only afford
That's
1
funny,
apple.
man. I'll probably be laughing.
Yeah,
I probably
no.
would have jumped in like, dude, just get the 3
Just
apples.
get the 3 apples, right? Each one of you can have one.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
I was
y'all
like,
can get
dude,
high.
yeah, at the same time, you don't have to wait
Yeah.
for the other dude to pass the fucking apple. Like, and then you could eat your own apple
Yeah.
from the outside. You
Munchies.
you eat the apple. It's
That's
like,
funny.
just eat the apple. Like, grab your own. But anyways, they probably learned. I'm sure they did. I hope they
Probably
did.
they're like, man, we should have got
Yeah,
2
we should
other
have got
apples.
Yeah, he goes, we didn't have to wait for you, and you slobber all over this shit, man.
Ew.
Like,
That's
dude,
gross.
it's like I'm making out with you. Yeah, it's gross.
That's funny.
All right, so we're back. Whoa,
Oh shoot, that confused me.
you thought that was me?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it was me, but
But I thought you were
Talking
talking right
now.
now. Yeah.
like it was live. No, I wasn't. All right, so 2019, you want to focus on yourself.
Mhm.
And so I think you left off saying what in particular for 2019 are you focusing on?
My acting career.
Your acting career. That's
Yeah.
right, because you said you had seen several people who have posted things on Instagram, on
Uh-huh.
Snapchat, Facebook,
And I've been having like
YouTube.
uh
Oh man, someone's getting killed back there. Jeez.
acting people like follow me and all that.
Yeah.
Photographers, agents and stuff. So
Oh.
I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get on that and start like doing little funny videos like I used to do and start like modeling on my Instagram and especially because my Instagram's not private, so
Yeah.
anybody can see my page.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, not only that, but I think you said something about a short film.
Oh yeah. I've been thinking about that, and then I've been writing down my ideas on what I want. It's not gonna be like maybe like little show, like a show, little
Okay.
shows about my life and how I can relate to others, and maybe if someone wants to like, oh, can you one day make a show or make a
You mean-
episode about my life? I'll be like, yeah.
You mean where others can relate to you?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Not you relate to others, right? That's
No.
okay. That's what
Yeah.
you said. That for a second, I was like, wait, what do you mean you relate to others?
Yeah.
Others relate to you.
Mhm.
So hopefully
Sure.
that's the intention, is that
Yeah.
other people feel the same way that you do. I mean, guaranteed there are.
Mhm.
There are people out there who feel the same way that you do. There are people out there who probably experience similar things that you do, that you have. Some even worse, right? Shit, those people could have their own podcast. They could have their own YouTube with their own short films as well. I mean, nowadays maybe this has been the case throughout time, but it feels like the more drama you have, the more it sells. That's sad because it's like if you want to be a drama-free person, good luck. Right?
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck.
I said it like that in my head.
How do you say that? How do you say this?
Good luck.
Good luck. I told you I would find you and I would kill you. Now where's my daughter?
Oh my god.
Anyways. Well, that's cool. I mean, first things first. I mean, let's look at these options, right? Or these goals. Short film, Instagram, YouTube. So you're already doing one, which is the YouTube, right? We just need to, not only for your podcast, but also for your Kim and Kat, your videos.
Yeah.
So this is the stepping stone. You should focus on these. The podcast, you should focus on school, right? Obviously school.
Yeah.
And your health, which you mentioned earlier, working out, eating healthy, getting rest, right? Those are easy. Those are all part of the health.
Yeah.
I mean, they should be easy. I mean, they're going to be difficult, but they're easy to accomplish.
Yeah.
It's nothing too difficult. And then you have short film, Instagram for modeling, and then your YouTube. So you can do your YouTube, which is your podcast, and your Kim and Kat show. You can come up with ideas and start working on those and posting them. Maybe once a week. You find whatever works for you.
Yeah.
And just do that repetitively. I mean, just keep repeating it, and then just stay consistent. You have to be consistent. If it's like every Friday, it's every Friday. If it's every Thursday, it's every Thursday. It's every Sunday, it's every Sunday. Or whatever day it lands on, whatever time you decide to release it. Just
and another thing, I want to join like film club and stuff, or like school after school activities and stuff.
Dude,
like a film
Excuse
or
me.
acting club.
I was gonna tell you, Krista mentioned something very important. There's a Lancaster Theater here.
Yeah.
You should really
I wouldn't mind
go.
volunteering there. Or freaking...
Yeah, no, they always look for volunteers all the time. And
I'll
those
hop on
volunteers, for you to volunteer, you may land not a role, right? But you'll land a position in that field. And eventually, even if it's not an acting position, it could be a position as you get to understand what theater is like.
Yeah.
Right? Whether it be even at the concession stands, or whether it be at the entrance or of the theater, whether it be the person who sets up the audio equipment or the video equipment, or anything that has to do with in preparation to the theater. You get an idea from that level, and then slowly you climb yourself up the ranks, that maybe one day you'll be the person in charge of the theater. Right? Like you'll be the person selecting the types of shows that would draw the consumer to the theater, so that you've made a profit from that show, so that you can go ahead and invest it into the next show, hoping that draws in a larger crowd, and then on and on and on and on.
Yeah.
Right? You know what? I mean, that's got to be hard, but it can be done because it's being done by someone right now. Right? So that doesn't mean you can't do it. So yeah, I encourage you to go check out the Lancaster Theater.
Yeah,
I used to get on Indeed, they would send me, cause I have an account there, and my account is, the zip code is this area, right? And so I always get notifications for when they have posted new jobs or old jobs that are being reposted because no one has applied for them. And I've seen a lot from the Lancaster Theater, right? Like they require little to no experience.
Okay.
And they pay like $14-15 an hour or something like that.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, and it's part-time. I mean, but like I said, it's fine.
Yeah.
Because that's what you need. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's what you need. Is you need a part-time job, and if it's in that field, that's even it's better. Even if it's
fun for me.
yeah. I mean, this
Meet new people.
Well, yeah, you'll meet a different class of people because they're probably more interested in they're probably interested in things that you're interested in as well. So then you guys share something in common, but you're not. People are people. You're still gonna come across the drama. You're still gonna come across.
Yeah, us drama majors, we're.
No, I mean, yeah.
We're dramatic.
You guys are double drama majors.
Yeah, we're dramatic.
Real life drama and drama in theater.
I can only take the drama from theater. That's it.
Yo, acting's hard, dude.
Not.
Yo, I told you
that
that one scene where we were watching for that one movie where
she was crying.
She was crying and he was looking at her and he looked like he was like, where have you been my whole life? He had that look.
It's not hard.
Give me that look that I've been gone my whole life and all of a sudden I reappeared.
Damn.
That's what I thought. That's fucking hard.
I have to do it like. There's times where like Krista was like, you should like practice lines. I'm like, I do when I'm in the bathroom or I'm in the shower.
Yeah.
I practice my emotions and the lines that go with it. Like I'll pick a movie that I memorize and I'll like memorize the lines and I'll act the way they're acting or the way I would act, but my version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, it has to be who you are, like how you would act in that situation. We've had a conversation about this as well, right? I mean, this is probably in some of the podcasts that were deleted, but I think we had conversations about how you have to be authentic. In other words, be you, right? Because that's what sells. You trying to be someone else who already exists isn't gonna sell, in my opinion. So you want to be yourself. You want to display yourself to the world. It's the same thing with music. I mean, me personally, I would say right now, music in general, if I listen to a lot of the rappers out there, it sounds like everyone's trying to sound like each other. That's my opinion. Most people who probably listen to these guys are going to be like, nah, you're way off, man. This guy talks about Xans and that guy talks about Jules. They're different. No, their style is the same. They're fucking basura. They're trash. It's trash. That tells you something, that the people who listen to this shit, as sad as it is to say, they're fucking trash themselves. Either that or it helps them like forget about the bullshit that they have to deal with.
I don't know.
I've never asked anybody.
I don't really listen to that stuff anymore. It's more like Panic at Disco, The Neighborhood, Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah. See, that's decent music still for me. I'm not a big fan, but like that's decent music.
Like if it has to be hip hop, it's probably like I'll pump some Pac. I have Tupac.
Yeah, some Pac is cool. Some other Pac is ignorant. I don't like it. Like sometimes I can't listen to some of it.
I don't know. I don't really listen to that rap stuff anymore or shaking your ass music. I don't listen to that anymore. It's
all regurgitated. It's repeated. It's the same thing over a different beat with a different guy who has the same first name.
Like sometimes, don't get me wrong, so the music are kind of like, oh crap, okay, that's cool. Like you can dance to it, but like I don't know. I'm more of a.
But the question is, this is the question I've always had. Is the music that is being made today, will it be remembered for something good or for something bad in the future? And we can't answer that because we don't know, right? But the way I look at it now is anyone going to play this shit 20 years from now? Does it have that classic?
I don't think so.
That's what I'm saying. Does it have that feel like, yo, I feel like popping in a Drake album?
Maybe Drake.
Maybe
Drake.
He'll go down as one of the classics, as one of the legends.
He has songs for girls,
like old school songs,
like love songs and all that. He doesn't really have like.
All right. Fair enough. I selected the wrong character. Let's French Montana. There you go. Is anyone gonna fucking pop in a French Montana 20 years from now?
I don't think so.
Okay. Is anyone gonna pop in? For sure, I know they'll pop in a Kanye West. His first album was sick. I still play that album you know, to this day. Buy Me a Spaceship.
Is that the one with the little cartoon characters on the album? With the teddy bear?
No, that's the one where he came out through the wire. The first track he came out commercial. The first commercial track he had on his album.
The only song I remember from it was How Could You Be So Heartless? I like that one.
In the night,
You're
I
here
hear.
and calling. Yeah.
That one. The name of the song is Heartless, right? No.
I have no
No.
idea.
That's a good song, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good song. But I don't know what album that one was from, but it was a good track. That was a good track.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he made good music. I think he still makes good music. He makes very good instrumentals. His instrumentals are insane. So I think people will be popping in Kanye in regards to hip hop, right?
Mhm.
Like in the future of hip hop.
Yeah.
But I feel like no one's gonna give a fuck about some dude named Lil Xan. No one's gonna pop Lil Xan
Probably
in,
overdose by then.
in 20. Fuck, I hope not.
I know.
I hope not.
A lot of rappers
I
fucking
know
overdose on that shit.
On that shit. Then you got like Lil Pump, and then you got all these Lils that I honestly think like the only Lil that anyone listens to is Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Like Lil Wayne is a classic, right?
Or
Like
what happened to Lil Jon? Remember him?
no one listens to Lil Jon anymore. Who fucking pops in a Lil Jon album? Who? Okay, so I still
don't
hear
know.
Pac on the radio once in a great while.
Yeah.
Like they'll play How Do You Want It?
Yeah.
Or they play two of America's Most Wanted.
Or California
Or
Love.
California Love. I hear those three tracks
Yeah.
all the time.
California Love.
Maybe it's just out here in California, but still, the point
Kiss
is that
FM.
yeah, the point is someone's still playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Now maybe they're playing this shit somewhere wherever these foos are from, but I fucking doubt it. They're probably, like even to this day, like you still probably hear Jay-Z songs on the radio.
I've heard music from artists. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Like, it's just like, what? People listen to this trash?
So
like,
I hope in 2019,
God.
I hope in 2019, hip hop gets a fucking facelift and it changes for the better.
I don't think it's not.
I doubt it though. I doubt it. I feel people are getting more fucking fuck what
I can right now in the rap game I can tolerate Eminem, 50 Cent,
yeah, man, I can't.
Snoop.
I'm sorry. I think
That I don't know.
I think Batman's gonna hate me for this one, but I can't tolerate Eminem's new shit.
For real?
It's just
I think it's cool.
it's annoying.
I like his old shit better though.
He sounds like a rapidy rap.
What's that supposed to mean?
Like he's just rapping the rap. Like he's just putting words together now. Like sometimes some of the things don't make sense, or he's just trying too hard to be smart. I don't know. That's just my opinion, of course. Or maybe his shit is way over my head, I don't know. But I try to listen to it and I'm just like, yo, the beat's whack, your flow is whack, this fucking topic is whack. Like it would have been better maybe if the beat was better, your flow was better, and the topic was better.
I did like how he went at Machine Gun Kelly though.
Yeah. That was sick.
Yeah.
I did. I enjoyed that. You never heard anything from that guy.
For real.
That dude was done.
He's acting now.
Yeah, I know.
He's like, fuck, Eminem kill my rap.
Kill my rap game. He goes, now I'm about to go kill my own fucking my acting game. He came out in that one movie.
Bird Box?
No, you know what? He came out in Bird Box. Big ups to him because you know what? For me to go ahead and land that role, I would have fucked it up. I would have been like, yo, I'm going to take Machine Gun Kelly's place. They would have been like, the fuck you are.
Yeah.
Let me see. Recite this line. I would have been like, let's take the Jeep. It would have been like, get the fuck out of here. You're not an actor.
Oh, shit. That was too funny.
I'm not.
That's funny.
No, but big ups to him. At least he's doing something. You
Yeah.
know? And I wish them nothing but success. I just hate how, you know what? How everyone is like, I'm the greatest, but when there's a challenge that is brought to their attention, they don't want to take it. Like, nah, I don't want to do it. But anyways, for 2019, I wish that the sound of music, keep the beats. I don't give a shit. and you can even keep some of the content. I mean, I'm not anyone to dictate what rap should be like, but it just sucks when everything that's on the radio, right? Everything that's on the radio is the same fucking topic. I think it touches 3 topics.
Partying, money,
and love. Like, there are no other feelings outside of
drugs.
this. Yeah, well, drugs, money, partying, and love.
and being cheated on.
Well, love, right? Love goes both ways. It's like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, are there no feelings outside of that? Is there no teaching? There's no educational. There's none of that. Like, how to, like, you, it sucks because you can't hear a track without someone saying, you know, don't live in the hood, and then two bars later they talking about how they slanging in their new crib. You're like, wait a minute, dude, didn't you just say you wanted to leave the hood, but now you're slanging? Like, or you talking about how you're gonna pop someone in the face? Like, what? Didn't you just say you left the hood?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is the matter
What's
with
that
you?
one quote that who said? You can what?
You can take me out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of me.
Yeah. Who said that?
I have no idea, but everyone uses it.
Mm.
I think Snoop Dogg.
I swear that someone said Pac, but I don't
know who.
I don't know, but yeah.
But 2019, I hope music changes gradually. It's not going to happen overnight.
I hope people become more genuine and.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope people
everybody is. I don't know.
Well, how about not genuine? Because then they could be
I guess
genuinely
understanding.
assholes.
I guess.
They could be genuine assholes. You don't want genuine assholes, right? Like maybe they understanding. I think that's probably the best thing. Is like for 2019, for people to be a little bit more understanding, a little more tolerant.
Mm-hmm.
That's the word. I think tolerant. Tolerate other people's opinions. Tolerate other people's choices. Like, I tolerate the music. I just have an opinion and I say I think it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think anyone should dump it. I wish it would change, but then again, it's just one opinion going against the millions, right? If everyone feels that that's the music that they want to listen to, then so be it. I'll continue to listen to whatever I can that doesn't fall within that genre. But same thing with movies. I hope movies get a little better. I mean, Redbox.
Oh, that scared me.
Damn. Okay, so it's already on the end. But I wanted to say I hope Netflix continues to drop some dope ass Netflix originals because they're fucking good. So keep it up for 2019. I said because I want to make my $14 a month useful. I hate blowing money if you ain't putting content out. So keep giving me that.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye, guys.
Later.
Shooting for the stars.